Let's check out that pubescence on the pawpaw tree. Come on now. So, I know this is Scotch week, but I had to check in on the pawpaw tree and show off a little something. These are notoriously hard to photograph from my own experience. Here's a nice one. Focus there. There we go. This is a flower on the pawpaw tree. It's got a little bit of fuzz on it, just like me. When we get some open flowers, we're gonna open this fellow here, and I just knocked off some leaves like a dumbass. So I'm gonna leave this tree alone. He's got some scratches from the damn cats. She, Madeline is the name of this tree. So we're hoping for fruit this year. So I washed a bunch of pawpaw seeds out, and you can see some of the remnants. Oh, what a fine and talented cat. Okay, so these are pawpaw seedlings. They're there if you look closely. I put some of these milk crates down to shelter them. Oh, there's a bunch back in here. Look at them all. Look at you. All right. A pile of crap to send to Tim Kaiser, except for these, which I showed off. The Talki Phone. This is for talking to people through a window, like in jail. They kind of work, but probably need new tubes or something. I want to see if I can get these working, but they gave me an idea. Look, my first guest, it's Eekers. I have a guest at the window. He caught me right in the middle of some packaging, but I've always got time for a business meeting. See that card?
Are you ready? Let's jam.
See the cardboard box here? Pull it off. But leave the thing inside on the milk crate. All right, hit the yellow button. Can you hear me? All right, that mic's sanitized, so you're free to use it.
Pick your favorite style and select a
You can
song.
use it here. You can use it karaoke style like I got. You don't have to leave it on the stand. Eh?
Okay.
All right, yeah. There it goes. I can hear you. Can you hear me all right? Okay, well that's good. So you're on Stir Crazy, by the way.
Excellent.
My second, well no, you're my third official guest, second of who doesn't drink, and you've caught me in the middle of Scotch week.
Oh.
Yes, so.
Pick your favorite style and select a song.
All right, well here I'm going to turn on a little. There's a bunch of trees in a pot.
Okay.
Here you can see. Look.
Yeah. Yes, I see.
So I just dug those up earlier, and you'll want to take those trees with you and plant them.
Pick your favorite style and select a song.
Try one more time. Right into the mic. Do you have the volume up on the mic?
There we go.
There we go. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
those are silver maple.
They are pawpaws.
Very nice.
Cool, cool. And there's some pawpaw seeds in there to take with you as well that you can plant.
Okay. Excellent.
Pick your favorite style and select a song.
What's that?
This is very interesting. Your little setup here.
Well, it was something that I thought about doing previously, but I don't know. Since you had wanted to stop by and had talked about social distancing, this seemed like a fine time to break out the preparations that I made. So I hope you appreciate the time and energy that went into having you as a guest and not infecting you with my filthy diseases.
Well, I like to talk about my social distancing. I know that you particularly are very into the social distancing, so I didn't want to violate your space.
Ah, right. Well, I'm doing my best here, but I'm hoping to have some more guests this way. This is sort of a test run, though, so...
Oh, I'm the first one?
That is been on the show this way, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, I've got the window taped up. That'll keep the germs. I don't fucking know, dude. Like this is more for comedy than anything, but I think it's fairly safe.
I feel like it has to be. This is very interesting.
I'm the boy in the bubble, Greg, or are you the boy in the bigger bubble? I don't know. Well,
Maybe you're the bubble in the bubble?
oh, maybe so, folks. Maybe so. Oh, here, check this out. I can voice change you, so you're gonna be all high and chipmunky now.
I did not hear it, but apparently it's amusing.
It's very amusing to me. Here, I'm gonna put you on low now.
So this is low. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. This is in case I need to have an anonymous guest and they don't want to be on camera. I can disguise their voice.
Okay. I should have had that option before I got here.
But I hope you enjoy the comedy of this. Have you been watching it all? Just out of curiosity. Oh, okay.
It's been very amusing. I've really been enjoying it.
Okay, cool. Well, good. I know that you don't drink, so I feel like you have very little incentive to want to watch the show. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the comedy, keep it fresh.
I particularly like the shotgun impersonation. I feel like that was classic.
I appreciate that. It's interesting to see what episodes people particularly find amusing.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it tells me something about them. I don't know.
I'm sure it does. It tells as much about you as the person listening what they like.
Right.
That's what you record. Yeah.
So I don't know. This way we can have you stop by anytime.
Okay.
I guess, and we can chat. Doesn't need to be on camera, but
Yeah, I would like to chat. That would be cool.
so I'm taking care of business, making sales. Not that he's actually buying pawpaws, but I'm making exchanges and trading, but clearly I'm not a very good businessman. So we were just chatting a little bit about you being at home with 5 kids. How's that going for you?
It is very interesting. We've been taking a lot of walks, but it was nasty out last week, so
Yeah.
we're stuck in the house. This week is beautiful, except for today. Now it's raining, obviously.
Right. I haven't looked at the radar yet, but
It's shitty.
yeah, I think it's supposed to be worse coming soon. Yeah. I was going to take the bike out earlier, and I've been racing the storm all day, so I've got mail to go out, and I want to drop a bike off at a friend's house. Social distancing still and all that, but there's a place that I kind of, maybe I'll ask you to do me a favor in exchange for those pawpaw trees. Have you ever been over to Chief Black Partridge?
No.
Okay, this is right near your place. The fire station over on Franham Road?
I don't know these streets.
Okay, it's really nearby where you are. It's off of it's off of Peace Road.
It's off of the fire station, the newer one,
Yeah.
by Peace Road. Okay.
Right, you know that one. That's like up near your neck of the woods.
Absolutely.
Okay, so over there, I think there's a mushroom. It's a false morel that I've been wanting to check out. And I might just go tomorrow to look. But basically, if you park in that fire station's parking lot,
Okay.
there's a retention pond right
Yeah.
there, and then there's some woods.
Yes.
Have you ever been in those woods?
No.
Okay, well, there's like a trail that runs through there that's like a horseshoe shape, basically. That's like a footpath.
Okay.
So, if you want, I could describe the area where there is a mushroom that I found last year that I think is probably coming up right now. If you were,
be there this weekend though?
well, I might make it over there before you anyway. But I thought maybe if you were going to be out for a walk today or tomorrow, yeah. Is it? How long is this supposed to be?
Like all night.
All night? Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
off and on.
Okay, screw it. I'll check tomorrow on my own then. But that's a cool little area to check out anyway.
Yeah.
And if you felt like just if you don't want to plant those seeds, I'll plant them over in there. There's a little creek that runs right through there.
That's actually, there's a couple spots that I might be able to, can I just plant the seeds?
Yeah, why not? They're ready to go. They've been stratified over the winter.
Stratified.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder, there's a creek.
Yeah.
By my house.
Okay, totally. Do it.
We walk back there.
All right. You got to tell me where they're at though. Like drop a pin when you plant them.
Interesting. I mean, technically, you're not, it's like park district.
So.
It's technically.
I don't know. These are native plants, and yeah, it's quasi. But if a seed drops in the wood and nobody is there to see it grow, did it really happen?
It drops in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. So I would feel worse about it if it was not like a native tree that grows around like creeks and stuff.
Right,
So.
or if it was like, some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not planting mulberries.
No, nothing like that. Even like black raspberries are native, but those are kind of invasive. I've been digging those out of my backyard foolishly. I planted some there because I wanted to know when I could go pick the ones that are out in the wild because there's so many around in the wild now.
But they took over?
They kind of did, and then like Sergio weed whacked them partially. So like I was gonna try to like select for the best ones.
Sure.
But then they just kind of got messy, so I've been yanking them out.
Okay. You know what I think I can do with the pop-ups is I can plant it behind the shed that I'm going to get rid of.
Yeah.
And then put something around them so I can tell the difference between those and the poplars.
Okay. And
that
one
would actually be a really good idea.
Okay. I'm glad you had it.
Yeah.
Now they should be pretty easy to identify once they start leafing out.
Poplars are pretty obvious too.
Yeah, so poplars, pawpaws, just so you folks at home know what we're talking about. Poplars, pawpaws, good.
Right.
So the pawpaws have like very broad leaves
Yes.
that are kind of like teardrop shaped and come to a little point at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. You've seen them. You'll know.
Yeah.
But you'll see them. I trust you. You're good with plants. And honestly, they're just coming up in the yard where I washed seeds, so it's a blessing to kind of move them along.
And do you think they're of decent stock?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say almost certainly they're all going to be different genetically, so there's not any guarantees in life. But I can help you graft them later once they establish.
Once they establish and you have a good one.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Because I've got.
I really like the idea of putting them behind the shed now that I've thought about it.
Yeah, that's.
Because it's an understory area.
Right, and then if for best fruit production, you're going to want them to be in full sun.
Oh, really?
But for them to establish, they may want a little shade. Okay. So think about when they're young, temporary shade. When they're adult trees, full sun is fine, which has been kind of great for me because all the ones that are along the side of the house here are sort of like in the shade of the house in the afternoon.
Okay.
But once they get tall enough, they're going to have more sun.
Sure.
So just kind of keep that in mind, and I would say try to pick
We're ready to jam again.
Yes, we're still jamming.
You just got fuzzy.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, it wasn't fuzzy before.
Badly fuzzy?
It's fuzzy.
And
it was not fuzzy before.
Okay, but is it still bad?
Yes.
Well, the batteries might be going. I'm not sure.
Ooh. Try now.
How about now?
Yes, so I started some music and now it sounds fine.
Okay, maybe you can stop the music, hit the stop button in the middle, if you want. Or you can listen to some sweet tunes.
It was pretty sweet. It sounded jazzy.
Okay.
Now you're fine. So I think the music kicked it over and got the, instead of hitting the speaker, I think it shocked the speaker into working.
I guess. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to turn you on to low voice now for my amusement.
Okay, now we're going low.
Yeah, that's right.
We're getting low.
Sort of getting low.
What did you push? Low.
Yeah, how do I sound out there?
Let's go high.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
I think high is more.
Alvin. So okay, yeah, I'll put you on high.
I think high. High amuses me more than low.
See, I'm getting Greg high over here.
Getting high. Getting low.
Okay, so
Getting high. That's too much fun. Why
See,
is it so much fun?
well, I mean, these are highly desirable kids' toys. I took they had this like little iPod thing that slides in, and I found like weird artifacts of kids that previous owners that had recorded like weirdo little songs and stuff.
So it came with its own thing?
Yeah, and I've got those somewhere else because I really want to get the kids' kitty jams off of the kitty jams.
That's amusing.
So, yeah, I don't know, but for now they're making a pretty awesome prison phone.
Yeah, no, this is pretty amusing. I hope you get lots of guests doing this.
I think we'll probably have some more folks. It seems like a decent situation so far. Doesn't look terrible on the camera. I can see you there.
Oh, because there's something in the way of your lens. I feel like I'm being blocked.
Oh yeah, that's just my selfie stand or whatever. I guess I could have turned it around, but it was short notice. So
I feel like it's better that I can see.
So you seem you got the idea what you need to do with the pawpaws then
Yeah,
for planting them,
sure.
and then I'll pot up. I'm gonna have to pot up some May apples anyway at some point just to get them out of the garden beds because they're in the middle of my beds, which I'm gonna fill with dirt. And if you want some, great. If you don't,
I don't know anything about man.
look them up, see what you think. They're like woodland plants. They kind of spread by rhizomes, so they'll sort of do like a ground cover thing. They look shitty towards the end of summer, but that's when they put out fruit.
Okay.
Sort of, like it depends if they get pollinated or not. They're kind of finicky about putting out fruit.
Cool.
So, who knows?
Okay.
But I'll have some, so I'll let you know on that. I don't know. Yeah, what else you got going on? So you said you're back to work, right?
Yeah. So I've been back to work doing electricity stuff.
How you liking it?
It's all right. It is a way easier job than tree work.
Okay, I can imagine that.
Yeah, and it's very comparable as far as other things are concerned. So it's been a very nice switch for me, especially on my physical body.
Yeah, that makes sense. How about you like the people you're working with?
Yeah, I work with a lot less people, so I work one-on-one. One of the guys I work with most, I went to school, or my dad went to school with. So he's my dad's age. And then the other guy, I went to school with.
Just your mic, get in there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the guy who owns the company, Dell, I went to school with. So
Okay.
It's interesting because it's towny. It's like real
Oh yeah.
in the know. It's
Gotcha.
kind of funny.
Well, that's once you stay in the town that you grew up in,
Yeah.
you are now officially a townie, and you get to meet all the other townies and hang out with them.
It's amazing. It's just like, oh, I know these people. How come I don't know these people? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's definitely interesting. I probably should get going now.
Okay, well, it was good to chat. I think I'm gonna maybe start tearing out my basement bathroom.
Yes.
So maybe I can get you guys to do some electrical down there because I think that's going to be basically what the big job is going to be that I won't have any idea about.
Yes.
And it'll, I think, be me tearing out the ceiling, having folks redo the electrical, and I think it would require like a ceiling exhaust fan is my guess.
Okay.
and then maybe like a heat lamp and whatever, just kind of replacing what was there. Everything comes down from the ceiling.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think I'm going to try to do the floor first, though,
Sure.
which is probably dumb, but I think I can actually do that. So, and I got to replace the toilet. It's getting kind of iffy.
Yeah.
So,
That's all pretty straightforward, really.
yeah, and I don't think like having people working in there after I do the floor should be too detrimental to it.
The only thing I've noticed the few times I've replaced the toilet is that the wax ring that comes with the toilet
Yeah.
isn't good enough. You want to buy a separate wax ring.
Oh, okay.
It
You
always
get
seems like the wax ring that comes with it is like small and cheap.
okay.
So I've always I've had twice now where we put a toilet in, it leaks, and we replace it with a standalone wax ring,
Okay.
and it didn't leak after that. So
That seems like good advice.
that's just the one thing I've noticed.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind because I know that the wax ring is going on mine. Like I'll notice like a little trickle every once in a while, which is a little alarming, but it's in the basement on a cement floor, so
It's on a slab. So.
yeah. But I've got to pull the tile up and then like, because they put tile over tile and then like the toilet's sitting on that, so I can't imagine that that's the most correct way of doing it. So that's the next challenge, but that I'll cover that on This Old Souse. That's going to be my new segment.
The new segment, the
Yeah.
next season, This Old South.
Yeah. So I hope you like it.
That's excellent.
Okay, well, for now, I guess I'll let you go. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the trees.
Yep. Thanks for having me up.
And that'll be good.
Excellent. Later.
Later. Let's jam again later. You can put the stand down. It's kind of whack. There you go. Perfect. Perhaps harried businessman was not the right approach to enjoying Scotch. Instead, I should take the day to take care of a little business and then clean up a bit from my brief exposure to the public, which was walking into the post office for several seconds, take a shower and a shave, change into my robe and some stupid socks, and daintily show them to the internet. Pick out a solid color tie to wear as a fake ascot, so it does not clash but rather coordinates with my robe. Ceremonially add the week's liquor to my favorite decanter. And recite my well-planned cocktail like poetry. Here in my Batman villain-esque lair. Ah, that's more like it. Savor the aroma for a moment. Casually lean to the side. And as quietly as possible. Pull a table full of ingredients in front of you. Discard the ice and water in your glass that's been chilling. Lovely. Rinse with absinthe. About a 1/4 ounce. Let's use it all. I've been enjoying the flavor of absinthe and Scotch so far. I think we're just trying to coat it. A waste, I know, but there's some in there yet. That was a little surprise for everyone. Add some ice, which I should have done ahead of time, to a pint glass. glass for mixing, perhaps one that is nicely selected for the day's endeavors. Add our syrup. Quarter of an ounce. The glass. Casually reach to the side. And hit your remote trigger on your S Pen so that people don't know that you cut to go get the bitters that you're now going to add to the glass. 4 dashes. Equal parts cognac, or in this case, mid-shelf brandy. I'm going with equal parts Scotch and brandy. Add our Scotch. Intriguing aroma. Ah, there's my butt plug. I've been looking for that. Add to our glass and stir. For 20 seconds. But who's counting? Seems sufficient to me. Maybe just a little more. And strain into our absinthe rinsed chilled glass. No ice. Zest a lemon over the top. Drop in. Take in that aroma. All I smell is lemon. But subtle notes of other ingredients. Oh. Casually reach for a hidden switch and don't fumble too much. As you turn on your oscillating fan, which you have carefully taken the blades out of, and allow it to rotate until it sees a projector screen with a helicopter ride over Hawaii and a pile of various VHS related ephemera that we'll soon be getting to. Casually reach again to your hidden switch to finish the oscillation. It's a little quicker than last time. And say cheers to your friends on the interwebs. Cheers. Tastefully bookend
the episode with a vertical shot displaying and giving thanks for items from our friends. Maple syrup and a delightful brownie. From Jack. Thank you.